up guys, Ryan here, and in this video I'm going to show you how I jumped this taxi in New York City with Premiere Pro. By no means does this video promote trying to jump an actual car. Obviously do not do that. Okay, so let's get into this tutorial. This was done with two shots. I have the shot of the car going, and then I have a shot of me just jumping. Okay, so I have my taxi here, and when I was originally doing this video, I was going to rotoscope it in After Effects, but it didn't work that well and actually was a lot easier in Premiere. And so this is actually an easier method. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over to my Effects tab over here in the top left, and we're going to mask out the car. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit, like 100%. Okay, so I'm just going to go around and mask the car. So one little trick you can do to make the mask a little more round is like when you click on a point, if you hold on the mouse and drag it out, it'll pull out these things here, and it can create a nice curve. So it's not just a bunch of straight lines. So I'm going to have to chop off this top here, obviously, so I can actually jump the car. So I'm just going to go through, do a quick rough mask. So once we get down to the bottom, to make things simpler, we're not going to worry about masking out the tires, because we're going to do something later on that'll add the tires in. So I'm just going to skip all that, and then up here, yada yada. So we got the mask of the car. Let's just take a look at it. Okay, forgot to add a keyframe, so make sure you have that keyframe there, and then you're just going to go by frame. What I do is I select all the points, and then I move it, and then I'll just adjust it from there. Obviously when I really did it, I was very precise, but for this case I'm not going to worry about it. So it doesn't look that real yet. Okay, so now we're going to add a finishing touch. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this clip, and I'm going to delete the mask. Okay, I'm going to put it underneath here. Alright, so I'm just going to do a really rough mask of the shadow of the car. So I'm just going to draw something out here, and then maybe go up to midway of the car, and then you're just going to feather the crap out of it. So I'm doing this at 200, maybe a little less. I don't want these lines here extending too far out in front, so make sure you keyframe it, and then we're just going to go through. I'm just going to go and just drag it, so you select them all. Obviously I was a lot more exact when I did the real thing. So that is done, and then this is what it looks like. Okay, so now that I have the car masked out, I want to get the original file of me jumping like a freaking madman. Yes, I jumped high enough to actually jump a car. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag that car on top of that sequence, and then we're just going to have to line it up. So I'm jumping, I clear it. Oh, but you see my leg goes behind, and that's a little bit too late. Oh, I think that's a sweet spot. Make sure, I'm just making sure there's no contact there. And perfecto. Yeah, baby. Okay, so that is freaking good. Okay, now lastly, to sell this, we have to add some sound effects. So I'm going to need to find some horn sounds, and I just got to line up the horn so it's right before, and then that's really going to sell. Here we go, here we go. Anyways, it's Ryan. If you like cinematic videos, you want to improve your videography skills, or you just want to be entertained, make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you later.